I'm just trying to do a video. I'm going to show you my rib cage. I'm going to show you where it's healed. But like I say, years ago when I had my three ribs broken by this individual that was beating his dog, you imagine I took the beating to try and save that dog from getting any more beatings. And you think every time he was beating that dog with a baseball bat or what? You know, you imagine I'm a human being. And he broke three of my ribs and what he did to my arm and stuff. And believe me, I didn't just take it, I put up a fight, yeah? But what I'm saying to you is that I'm a human and he broke three of my ribs. So I'm going to try and show you because it's healed. But where my ribs was broken, I remember when I had to go to work, I couldn't do work properly because I had my arm in like a sling. My three ribs, oh my God, coughing, laughing, sneezing, straining to go shit. I know it sounds rude, but it's truth. Or breathing and, this, where my three ribs is broke, oh my God, the pain, you know. And it's all logged at the hospital, you know. And that's just one of my war wounds. We don't want to talk about my real baby's dad. I mean, he fucked up my spine, top and bottom, yeah? But anyway, and I've had lots of accidents in my time, you know. I've had diving board accidents, I've been hit by a couple of cars, you know, and I'm still here today. Been in a flat fire trying to save my mate from a fire. Nearly died myself trying to save her, you know. Even an ex, when we were young, dumb kids. I mean, was literally kids. I think we was about 14 years old. Yeah, he got kicked out for the night because he's so-called step-parent wanted to have nookie with a woman, and he was just a child, the same as I was. But I was around my friend's house going to stay the night, and it was one snowy night. We could have died that night. It was that cold and snow up to our knees, yeah. But I remember when he come asking for help, I thought, well, I was taught by my mum that when someone's in need and needs help, and something like that, you're better off two of you together going, yeah, because you've got more of a chance of survival than one on their own on a snowy night like that, yeah? But anyways, I'm going to try and show you my rib cage, because like I say, where my rib cage, I don't want to be rude. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't want to be rude. Sure, I had someone trying to call me. But if I show it here, can you see the bulge? That is not a normal bulge, yeah? It goes right round. It's hard to show, but my ribs, it does like a dome. So it goes all the way round like that, and then it goes along the bottom. So all these three ribs were broken, and then that's how it's healed. So you can see that I can actually fit my hands go into like a deep groove. So where the ribs is healed, it sort of bulges out here, and I can actually fit, how many fingers is that? I can't see. Yeah, I can fit 4 fingers in the gap where it's like a whole gap where my ribs is broke, where it healed, and then obviously I'm left with a bulge. But that is not a normal rib cage, yeah? Now my other side, if you look at my other side, that's a healthy side, yeah? But this side is not healthy. So you can see there's a bulge on that side. Can you see the bulge on the front here? Yeah, that's not the normal side. My normal side's that side. But when I wear my bras, not being rude, when I wear my bras, the bra, it feels weird because there's a big hole here. And that, they say that's your heart side, isn't it? But like I say, where the gap goes right under here, where my bra, I hate it, but my bra sort of helps hide it, but it sort of, yeah, there's like a hole, yeah? Where this side, where my bra is, that's all normal, yeah? That's all normal. But this bit, you can see it goes right in there, sort of thing. But anyways, I'm trying to show it. If you're in person, I can show it better. And then I get people to put their hands in there, and they go, ugh. Because obviously there's a hole there, and obviously the ribs protrude out. Because when you break your ribs, there's nothing they can do for it. So the hospital, they can't tape you up like they put a tubey grip on your arm or your leg or a cast. You know, I couldn't even have a cast either. So it's literally leave it like that for it to heal when it does what it does. So they didn't set them back in place or none of that bollocks. So yeah, that's how my ribs were done. But like I say, you know, it's one of them. But it's like a lot of people don't understand. I've not been taking beatings for my whole life for the fucking fun of it, you know. But at the same time, there is some really abusive people out there, and that's why I speak up loud and proud to try and protect other female women and their children, or their children as well, and them, from crossing paths with these abusive ones. Because if I had to go through that and other people's had to go through that, and then it's all by the same person, gone. So you imagine, you know, so if that's one more person I've saved from getting their body broken or injured in bad ways, or possibly killing you, then fair enough. I mean, every one of my bones in my body, you know, everything I've ever had done, my body, my carcass is the evidence, because it's all logged down at the hospital. But this individual, that what he did, I mean, you know, like most of these abusive ones, they seem to get noticed, acknowledge that they've done it, yeah, then they go, oh, you've done it to this person, oh, now we're bringing this into this bit, oh, you've done it to another person. They know all about it, but instead of stopping them, they let them go to carry on doing it to somebody else's family members, you know. And it's like, what you say there's Clare's Law, or it's a load of bollocks. What, because one person died, I think her name was called Claire, and they called it Clare's Law. So, in other words, you're not allowed to go around hitting women. And then you got that, what is it, that hand signal behind your back or something, that's helped me. You know, it's like, come on. And really, truth be known, in the real world, you know, there's loads of victims that have been abused, and you've done nothing to the ones doing it to stop them. So, I do my videos and put them up because I'm passionate and driven about animals, and I love them. I've spent all my life doing what I do. But at the same time, there's a lot of other things in my life that's happened as well. And I wish it hadn't have happened, but it has. But it's just how it's gone. But like I say, that's my rib cage. So, and then I have my arm and my wrist and all that done. But funny enough, I'm going to tell you something now. The guy that did this, yeah, whose dog we was trying to save from this abusive bloke, funny enough, in school there used to be some of the top bullies, right? You know, like every school has the bullies, the popular ones, the geeks, the nerds, you know, the down-to-earth lot, you know, all that. Anyways, one of the bullies from school, I was so shocked. I didn't know that she was dating his best friend, right? And we actually, over time, me and the bully from the school from years ago, after leaving school, we bumped into each other and we were friends after, yeah? So, yeah, I was showing her my rib cage, showing her my arm and that, and saying, like, what had happened about the dog. And what a lovely lady. She ain't a bully anymore, but she's a lovely lady now. Obviously, she's grown and developed into adulthood, and she's not a bully anymore. But it's all part of children, you know. They grow and develop in different stages. Some never learn from it. But yeah, this like, she's a lady now. But yeah, when I was telling her about what happened, she went, "Oh, I'm dating his best friend." I went, "Oh, don't drop me out." And then she said his name. I was like, yeah. And then I went, yeah. Anyway, so what she did is he drives a car, the one with a dog. Yeah? He drives a car. Anyways, she found him in his car, and she smashed the shit out of his car with him in it, and taught him a lesson. And then when I bumped into her again another time, oh, my nose, look, is running. It's because I've had a cold and stuff. Anyways, so, yeah, when I bumped into another time, she was then telling me about, oh, I smashed up his car, and, oh, I got him back, blah, 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 for what he did to you. And I said, well, I did put up a fight trying to save the dog, like. I said, that's what it was all about, saving the dog. And then she was saying she knew about what he was doing, right? And she said, oh, it was awful and all what he'd done to that dog. And I said, oh, I didn't know you knew. I said, I've never seen him before. I said, like, my friend was going to meet somebody. And I was told to go with her. I said, we was going for a dog walk. Thought nothing of it, you know. Mates meeting up with someone she knows, going for a dog walk. And then he gets a baseball bat out of the car and starts beating a dog with it. Yeah, you know, it was just, oh. So, but yeah, you think the bully of the school. Years down the line, all matured. Not a bully anymore, because she's developed and got the right in her head now. And developed right. But think of that. She went and done him over, because I couldn't do much. My ribs are gone, my arm was like that. You know. But, yeah, it's a small world. And the only reason I found out about his heart problem, it's a very small world. Apparently, well, my mum works down a funeral parlour. It's probably just as well they let him work with dead people, not live people, because of his history of abuse. But yeah, apparently he got a job down the co-op. Yeah, where my mum works down the funeral parlour at the time. And my mum was saying, oh, he's only working down where I'm working. I said, oh, don't. And then he got chatting to other people and then saying to my mum, he had some nerve talking to my mum. But yeah, that's how we found out he's got a heart problem. Yeah. And then my mum was telling about it. She said, that's God's mysterious ways. That's karma, that is. I said, yeah, well, hopefully he can die quicker, eh? And that's a horrible thing to say. But you think, I had my ribs done, my arm done and all that, trying to save that dog. And you imagine that dog, how many times he must have beat it, with a bat or not. Imagine how many broken bones that poor fur baby had, walking around with broken bones, taking another beating. You imagine that, people. You imagine that. So that day when I took that beating for that dog, I saved it from that happening to its bones more. Yeah? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to show you my rib cage, but in person, I'd get you to stick your, hang on, how many was it, 4 fingers? I'd get you to stick your 4 fingers in the hole, yeah? And you go, ugh. And I go, yeah, imagine how I feel, and I have to live like that, with it like that, you know. Anyways, oh, I'm trying to do the video. Right, I'm going to go now, all right? I'm going to go, and I'll update you some more later. But I've got like 40 years of stuff I could tell you of truth. And you'd be crapping your pants. And you'd be like, cool, how come you're still standing? Cool, oh, how can you, you know what I mean? You'd be bloody gobsmacked. Yeah.